and I wanted to get to the area of Highway 6 where it actually descends into the Owens Valley. I'd read that that area can be very beautiful, and I will have later videos showing some of the photos that I captured. That whole area, that desert, is pretty spectacular. Along the sides of the road are a lot of free-range cattle, so you've got to be really careful when you come around the sagebrush and everything else. There might be a mother and her calf there on the side of the road, but it's stark desert. It's beautiful in its own sort of way. Off in the distance, those are the towering high Sierras. I'm probably 20 minutes west of Tonopah on US 6, and you can see just how magnificent the high Sierras are, how they stand out above all these other mountain ranges. Just a quantum level difference. The upper end of the mountains there, just as this little gap, will be where Mammoth Lakes is. Down to the tallest part there, I believe you can see Mount Whitney there in the distance. But anyway, it's just a magnificent sight when you come across both sets of mountains, Tonopah Mountains or the Panamint Mountains a little further to the south. Later on in the trip, I'll be going home that way. Well, I'm off on the roadside on US 6. It's been just absolutely fantastic time of year to come to see wildflowers. As you can see, there's quite a variety of just small yellow flowers here, but they're very, very pretty. You can see them right there. I'm going to go on the other side of the road as soon as the traffic is clear. This is a little heavier populated road, and I want to lift the camera up without making you dizzy and show you the scene on the other side. Okay, the White Mountain Range off in the distance, and as I come around to the White Mountains, we're on US 6. This has been one of my goals of this whole trip. I've never really had a chance to come this route and explore the White Mountain Range off in the distance. You can call them the Eastern High Sierra, but technically that's, I don't think is correct. They're the White Mountains. I just passed the turnoff to 20 for the Tioga Pass. I'm in a little town here, just enjoying the scenery. Sorry about the camera interruption there. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Spectacular. We're not even in the Owens Valley yet. Again, starting over with this video. These are the White Mountains. This is an area that I've wanted to explore. There's the Montgomery Creek Ranch. A lot of this has been here since the pioneer days. Just an area that I've never been to in all the time growing up in California. And just thrilled for the opportunity to do this. Again, just enjoying showing you the White Mountains. And they're on the eastern side of the Owens Valley. Pretty soon we're going to dump into the Owens Valley itself. And it was formed by the White Mountains here to the left, and then the High Sierra to the right. We haven't actually seen the High Sierra yet. I was incorrect earlier when I pointed out, actually, I was looking at the backside of the White Mountains, which was pretty spectacular in its own right. Later, I stopped multiple times coming down the pass on Highway 6 just because of the grandness of the mountains. Also, I want to say that the timing of my arrival in Bishop was horrible.
there's mule days in Bishop, and the whole town just shuts down for mule days. All the hotels were booked up. The park that I planned on staying in was full, and so I was only able to find a fairly expensive hotel for 2 days, and then I had to leave and go to Mammoth Lakes. And even Mammoth Lakes was impacted by mule days in Bishop. But I got to make the trip down from Nevada into California on Highway 6. And in my previous video, I showed some bristlecone pine photography. The most pristine bristlecone pine groves are located up in the high points of the White Mountains, all the way up to 11,800 feet high.